Before we get started, go subscribe to my new channel. On this channel, we are going to be doing Elite Smash challenges and only gameplay and stuff like that, so it's not going to be anything about Smash Ultimate leaks, and if that's something you're interested in, go subscribe. If we hit 1,000 subscribers before October 31st, I will do an eShop gift card giveaway, so make sure you guys go sub. How's it going, everyone? Chris here, and welcome back to another Super Smash Bros. Ultimate DLC leak discussion video. In today's video, we are actually going to be taking a look at an extremely interesting new leak, because this leak claims to know Terry Bogard's release date, as well as the Mii costumes and stage that will be coming along with him, as well as fighter number 5 and a bonus DLC fighter. However, guys, as always, and I cannot stress this enough, just because this leak claims to have credible information, that does not mean that this leak is going to end up being 100% real, so make sure you guys take it with a grain of salt and realize that I'm talking about this just for fun. If you guys would like to read while I talk, you can find a link to the original post in the description bar down below, and now, with all that out of the way, I have to tell you guys where this leak came from. So guys, this leak was sent in to me by one of my subscribers on my Discord server, so if you guys haven't already joined up, you can find a link to my Discord, as well as links to all of my other social media presences, such as my Twitter, Twitch, and Patreon, in the description bar down below, as well as the pinned comment. And now guys, with all of that out of the way, this leak comes from 4chan, so let's just go ahead and take a look at it, shall we? So guys, like I said, this leak comes from 4chan, and it is titled Smash Ultimate Leak, and it is posted by Anonymous. It starts by saying Terry releases on November 13th. He comes with a Geese, Heihachi, Lloyd Irving, and Fortnite Mii outfit. The stage is called King of Fighters Battle Arena. Fighter number 5 is Doomslayer, although I am not sure of the content that will be in his fighter pack. As a bonus character, Whizpig from Diddy Kong Racing will be available to purchase as the extra DLC fighters as an out-of-left-field inclusion. However, what he will release with is unknown as of now. That is all the information I have for now. So now that we've gone over the entire post, let's talk about it a little bit. So guys, the first thing that I want to go ahead and say is that if you guys haven't already watched my last video that I posted a couple of hours ago, I recommend you guys go ahead and check that video out, just because we did get a new private video uploaded to the official Super Smash Bros. Ultimate YouTube channel, so yeah, it does look as though Terry Bogard's overview trailer is going to be coming out very soon. Now, in terms of Terry Bogard releasing on November 13th, personally, guys, at this point, I have a feeling that he's going to release a lot earlier. Now, I'm not sure if he's going to end up coming this week, just because technically the first day of November that is in this week is November 1st, which is Friday. However, I could definitely see him releasing on the 4th, 5th, or 6th, just because for those of you guys who weren't already aware, typically Nintendo and Sakurai like to release Super Smash Bros. Ultimate characters on like Tuesdays or Wednesdays or something like that, so it would make a ton of sense if he was released at some point next week. Now, in terms of the Mii costumes that he's going to be bringing along with him, yeah, Geese obviously makes sense. He's a pretty big character in the King of Fighters games. Heihachi makes a ton of sense because Heihachi was a Mii costume in Super Smash Bros. For Wii U and 3DS. However, we have yet to see his Mii costume rejoin Super Smash Bros. So yeah, it'd make a ton of sense. Lloyd Irving being a Mii costume, now this is one that is definitely very interesting because a lot of people, including myself, believe that Lloyd Irving is eventually going to be a playable character. Now, for those of you guys who weren't already aware, the Tales franchise, which is where Lloyd Irving is originally from, is extremely popular over in Japan, and there is a huge fan outcry for this character to join, or at least over in Japan, so I could definitely see Sakurai adding him in. I don't think that adding him in as a Mii costume would do much justice, but considering that every time I make a video talking about Lloyd Irving, everybody in the comments is like, oh, he's just a generic anime swordsman, maybe a Mii costume is where he belongs. I don't really know. I think he should be a playable character, but I know people disagree. And then finally, apparently he's also going to be bringing along a Fortnite Mii outfit. Now, obviously, we took a look at a leak that came out a while ago, the Brew leak, which said that we were going to be getting a playable Fortnite character in Smash, as well as some other picks. Personally, I also believe that we're going to get a Fortnite character. I mean, Fortnite is extremely popular. There are millions of people that play it every single day, and now that Season 2 or Part 2 or whatever Fortnite has come out, like, it is just even more popular. So yeah, I could definitely see them adding in a playable character as like a playable Fortnite character, but if they get a Mii outfit, I guess that also makes sense. Also, the stage that he is going to be bringing with him is called King of Fighters Battle Arena. Obviously, we have already seen this stage showed off. It does kind of look like reminiscent of Little Mac's stage, but like in the King of Fighters style. So yeah, that makes a ton of sense. Next up, apparently the final character on the first Fighters Pass that is going to be joining Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is the Doomslayer, or also Doom Guy. Now obviously guys, for those of you who have been living under a rock, Vergaben as well as Sabi have both come forward and have started talking a little bit about DLC characters they don't think are going to make it in, at least in terms of the 5th fighter slot. Now, both of them have said that they don't think that Ryu Hayabusa is going to make it into the game, and although Vergaben didn't comment on Crash Bandicoot, Sabi came forward and he said that he was currently leaning away from him, which in my mind means that Crash Bandicoot and Ryu Hayabusa at this point are both deconfirmed. Now, obviously, if you guys have been following this channel for a very long time, you guys know that I am a big believer in the color theory. Now, for those of you guys who don't know what the color theory is, basically, it states that there are 6 primary colors, and each of the DLC characters so far are using one of those as their background. For example, Piranha Plant is using green, Joker is using red, the hero is using purple, Banjo-Kazooie is using yellow, and now Terry Bogard is using blue, which means that the last character is going to end up using orange as their background color. Now, for some reason, I definitely thought that Ryu Hayabusa and Crash Bandicoot would both fit that orange background extremely well, and considering that both of these characters were characters that have been talked about for a very long time now, I honestly thought that they were going to make it into the game. However, now that both of these leakers have come forward and said, yeah, probably not, that means that I believe that Doom Guy is going to be the 5th and final DLC fighter, at least on the first Fighters Pass. Now, for those of you guys who don't already know, Doom is an incredibly iconic game franchise. For those of you, once again, who didn't know, Doom actually popularized the first-person shooter genre, which is basically like where you take control of the character and you just see their gun in front of them. Like, think games like Halo or Call of Duty, both of which, by the way, have taken a ton of inspiration from Doom. Not only that, guys, but Doom has a huge presence on Nintendo consoles. Doom 1, 2, and 3, as well as Doom and Doom Eternal, are all on the Nintendo Switch, and Doom 64 is on its way to the Nintendo Switch, so yeah. Doom is obviously iconic enough, Doom Guy is very loved, and although he does come from an M-rated game, we all know that Sakurai can work around like the cutting in half and like the blood and the gore and the swearing and everything, so yeah, I think Doom Guy at this point is a shoo-in. And finally, guys, apparently we are going to be getting a bonus fighter in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, being Wizpig from Diddy Kong Racing. Now, I have to be honest with you guys. Yes, I have played Diddy Kong Racing before, but I barely remember anything about Wizpig. I mean, if I remember correctly, I think he was a boss in the game, and he was evil, and you had to, like, go against him and launch items or something. Like I said, I really don't know that much about this character, so if you guys know anything about Wizpig, just let me know in the comment section down below. Now, judging by his character model, he actually looks kind of cool. I mean, he definitely looks like a bad guy, which we definitely need more of in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. I have always been a big believer in adding in even more villains to Smash Ultimate, just because it does have a, like, real severe lack of them. I mean, we have, like, Bowser, Ganondorf, King K. Rool, Ridley, and I just think we need more, so... And yeah, I mean, this guy is right. This is definitely a character that would come out of left field. Nobody, and I mean nobody, would see this character coming. And although I don't think he has a very strong chance of making it into the game, if he does by some miracle end up making it in, I'm sure he'd be a super fun character to play with. However, guys, with all of that being said, do I believe that this league is real? Honestly, guys, probably not. I definitely do think that Terry Bogard is going to be released before November 13th, and although I do think that Doomslayer is going to be the final character on the first Fighters Pass, For some reason, I highly doubt that Wizpig from Diddy Kong Racing is going to end up joining the battle as a playable character. I mean, maybe he will end up being a playable character and he'd be like super out of left field, but like I said guys, I just can't see it happening. However guys, with all of that being said, let me know your thoughts about this leak in the comment section down below. Do you guys believe that this leak is real, and would you be happy if it was? Why or why not? Thank you guys all so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe, share, and like, and I will see you guys next time. Take care.